what are the factors that influences the price of a property? Now, when you know such factors, it will make you have informed decisions when you're trying to buy a property right here in Nigeria, regardless of the state. Right now, the first factor that influences the price of a property is the location. Now, if you're buying into a location that is highbrow area, then it is going to be quite expensive because of all the infrastructure in that location that is making it going to be expensive. Now, if you're buying a property in an underdeveloped or developing location, that property is going to be relatively cheaper than when you're buying in a highbrow area. All right, so a location also matters when you're trying to buy a property right here in Nigeria. The second factor that influences the price of a property right here in Nigeria is infrastructure happening around that location that you're trying to buy a property in. Now, if there's government presence, if there are basic amenities like schools, roads, churches, markets, this also influences the price of that property because of all these basic amenities close to the property. Now, the third factor that influences the price of a property is demand. Now, when there's a lot of demand in a certain area, people who already have properties in that area will experience a lot of value and appreciation, which in turn affects the price of that location. Remember, lands are rarely created anymore, but human beings are still growing and increasing in number. All right, so there's always going to be demand for properties in areas that are experiencing growth and development. All right, so the fourth factor that influences the price of a property is the title. Now, whenever an additional verification or title has been acquired for a property, that price will go up. Now, when a property is still in the layout form, it is relatively cheaper, but then when they've gone to acquire probably a C of O on that property, the property will experience appreciation and the price will add because of the certification or the title on that property. And when it has gone ahead to be registered, the property is also going to add in price. All right, so title is one of the factors that influences the price of a property. What title does it come with? All right, and now the fifth factor that influences the price of a property is the proposed infrastructure in that property. All right, if it's an estate land and the proposed feature in that estate land is a perimeter fencing, a solar security house, drainages, good roads, and light in that estate, price of that property is going to appreciate fastly. Now, if you're looking for a property that has all these boxes ticked right here instead of Enugu, then let me introduce you to Peace Garden Estate. Now, it is strategically located in between two fully developed neighborhoods, which is Gulf Annex Estate and Transekulu Phase 6 Extension. These are fully developed neighborhoods right here in the city of Enugu, which a plot in these locations is currently selling for 45 to 50 to 60 million naira. All right, and Peace Garden is right in the midst of all these fast and fully developed neighborhoods right here in Enugu, and Peace Garden is currently at a pre-sale price of 20 million naira. Now, the actual price is 25 million naira, but currently it is still at a pre-sale price, and this is a wonderful opportunity for you to key into this beautiful location right here in the city of Enugu. It is currently measuring for 500 square meter per plot in Peace Gardens Estate, and it comes with a registered deed and a registered survey plan. And this estate promises to have a solar system security and good drainages and electricity in this axis. So if you're looking for a place that you can buy right now and experience a lot of appreciation in the coming years, because development is moving from the Gulf Annex down to Transekulu Phase 6 Extension up onto Peace Gardens Estate, you need to call on the number showing on your screen today, and let's lock you in on this wonderful opportunity. The ground is flat and stable. It is also free from government acquisition and any form of litigation or disputes on this property. So Peace Garden Estate is currently the best opportunity for you right now, as it is still on the pre-sale price of 20 million naira only. So call me on the number showing on your screen today, and let me lock you in on this wonderful opportunity before you hear it has been sold out.